What if the secret ingredient inside a $300 luxury cream came from the bottom of the ocean, pulled straight from a shark? Indecent. By the 1950s, Japanese fishermen had already discovered sea shark livers contained a rare oil. Today, that supply chain is worth billions, stretching from open ocean fishing fleets to sterile extraction labs to Sephora shelves, and almost nobody buying the cream knows where it actually started. This is the full multi-million-dollar process. Every step, start to finish. This is what a decade of ocean science feels like, on skin. On the label, it is listed as one word, squalane. But that word hides an entire ocean. This is where that jar begins.
From a raw shark liver harvested in open ocean to this $300 luxury cream, and I am going to show you every single step of exactly how this is made.
Deep-sea shark species like the gulper and dogfish are targeted specifically for their livers, which can account for up to 25% of the animal's entire body weight.
Watch the line! Get the hooks ready! Hey, hey, hey!
The liver is removed immediately on board. Oxidation begins within hours, destroying squalene quality, so time from catch to cold storage is measured in minutes, not hours. Flash freezing at minus 25 degrees Celsius locks the liver's biochemistry in place, preserving the squalene concentration until the extraction facility receives it. Every container carries a serial number, temperature log, vessel ID, and catch date. The facility receiving it, the facility operates under pharmaceutical-grade cleanliness standards, and this is not a food factory. What happens inside is closer to a drug manufacturing plant. If a single container shows a temperature deviation exceeding 2 degrees Celsius, and that entire batch is quarantined and will never enter production. Thawing is a 6-hour controlled program, too fast, and cell walls rupture, releasing compounds that contaminate the oil.
The liver paste is rendered at exactly 95 degrees Celsius, and this breaks down every cell wall, simultaneously releasing the raw squalene.
The crude shark liver oil rises naturally above the water. This is raw squalene in its first visible form, amber. The centrifuge runs at over 6,000 RPM, separating oil from water, protein debris, and cellular waste in under 10 minutes. Before any further processing, every crude batch is tested for squalene concentration, heavy metal presence, and molecular distillation operates under deep vacuum. Lower pressure lowers boiling points, which means heat-sensitive squalene molecules are purified without being destroyed by heat.
Same squalene, same source. Before and after molecular distillation, the color change is not a design choice. It is pure.
Squalene is hydrogenated into squalane, a saturated oxygen-stable molecule that does not go rancid on a shelf. Filtration adds a final layer even after distillation and hydrogenation. The redundancy is intentional and essential, and the viewer learns that filtration is the last gate of purity.
Each drum contains enough certified squalane to fill approximately 4,000 luxury cream jars.
Is the batch documentation in order?
Yes, it matches the lab order. A luxury anti-aging cream typically contains 18 to 24 active compounds. Squalene is usually the highest percentage. An emulsion cream requires two phases, water and oil. They must be combined at identical temperatures, or the formula will never bind and will separate within hours. This is the exact moment the cream is born. Oil and water, two things that naturally repel each other.
Thanks. The homogenizer runs uns at 3,000 to 8,000 RPM, breaking the oil droplets so small they will never separate.
For the first time in this entire process, the product is recognizable, this is a cream, and the viewer feels arrival and recognition. The long journey cooling must be slow and stirred. Rapid cooling creates air pockets and texture inconsistency. The formula needs time to set correctly.
Retinol and peptide compounds are added only after cooling to 40 degrees Celsius. At higher temperatures they degrade immediately, their anti-aging function destroyed.
The final pH of a squalane-based anti-aging cream must match skin's natural pH of 5.5. Too alkaline and it disrupts the skin barrier.
Every batch undergoes a full quality panel, emulsion stability, microbial safety, heavy metal limits, and accelerated stability testing at 40 degrees Celsius simulates 2 years of shelf life in 6 weeks. If the formula survives without separation or oxidation.
Batch release. Every test passed. This cream is now authorized for filling.
Every sealed jar passes a nitrogen integrity check. Even a microscopic gap in the lid seal would allow oxidation that degrades the squalane within months. The label is gold foil over a pressure-sensitive adhesive applied to within 0.2 millimeters of the center line. Even after automated inspection, every jar receives a manual visual check. Human eyes catch what sensors miss. From a shark liver harvested in open ocean to this moment, 23 individual steps, 1 jar.
Even the finished packaged unit is weighed. If a box is 2 grams under, the jar may not be fully filled. The check continues until the very last moment.
That microcode on the base of the jar connects this exact product in your hand back to the fishing vessel, the catch date, and the batch of livers that started this entire journey.
The same cold chain discipline that preserved the liver at sea now follows the finished product across continents, the viewer feeling the circle of the
From a shark in the deep ocean to a stockroom in a luxury retail environment, and the product has traveled further than most people who will buy it ever will.
This is what 23 steps across an ocean looks like inside a gold box.
The industry continues, the ocean continues, and somewhere between the two.
From the bottom of the ocean to your skin, every step documented.
The global squalane market is valued at over $150 million annually, hundreds of thousands of deep-sea sharks.
Scientists have now developed sugarcane-derived squalane chemically identical to shark-derived without the ocean harvest. Some luxury brands have already switched, most have not.
The next time you pick up a luxury cream, you know what you are holding. The question of whether that knowledge changes anything is yours.
This video was made by Teach You Something, a computer program. AI helped write the script and create the picture. They did not steal or copy from other people. The video looked cool, but it is made by a computer, not a real camera. These were created using View 3 Meta AI, and they use an app called CapCut to finish the video.